Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Hello? Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to answer the sacred and infamous question, is water wet? Water is not wet, but let me explain. Here we have a towel and a cup of water. The towel itself is dry, but when you pour water on it, it is wet. But when you pour water on water, the water is not wet, it just adds to the amount of water already there. With this evidence, I've been able to come to the conclusion that water itself is not wet. Water can make other things wet when you pour it on something. Per se, you have a towel, like I showed before, you pour water on it, it absorbs water, it is wet. But if you pour water on water, the water isn't wet, it just adds to the body of water or the water in the basin. So water itself is not wet. It can only make other things wet. So that's the answer. But I'd like to talk about some memes that I liked from the Is Water Wet meme. So I've looked some good ones up and I will show you some to you right now.
This is the video that's going to end the water is wet debate once and for all. My answer? Water's not wet! And I'll tell you why.
To say that something is wet means that the water on the surface of that something can be removed. You get caught outside in the rain. You say, oh, my hair got wet. Now I gotta get it redid. Oh, my shoes got wet. Now I gotta let them sit outside and dry. You don't say that the ocean gets wet. It's just water. Water is water. Fire, right? We know that it burns things, right? But it's not in and of itself burned, right? Water, it wets things, but it's not in and of itself wet, okay? The word wet is only supposed to be used when water gets on something. For example, if I were to splash water on this mirror right here, I'd say it's wet. But if it were somehow possible to splash water droplets onto water, where you could see the water droplets sitting on the water, you'd say, oh, that water is wet. You know, I'll give an example in a second.